Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run.
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike three, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball. A walk-off two-run home run.
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
Swick is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Welcome to Snohomish High School and the 4A Girls By-District Championship. It's the Lake Washington Kangaroos and the Issaquah Eagles. Scott Oshman, now I'm going to screw it up, Alex
You're good. Clausius, you got it.
Clausius, excuse me, I'm sorry, Alex. I've never called you by your last name. Ron the Wedge Henthorn. It's Scott Oshman here. We are here for the By-District Championship. Should be a great ball game. It's the Kangs have been hot lately, Alex. Their first year in 4A, but they crushed it in 3A. And the head coach, Jeff Wilson, he's got them going.
He definitely does. And this is a program that's been slowly on the rise. We've seen them down at the Tacoma Dome, maybe not in those first or that championship game. I think they were actually a couple years ago, but always around that 5 to 7. And so this jump to 4A, they've just taken it in stride.
And then for the Issaquah Eagles, this is an underdog. They're the 6th seed in this team. Their coach is Kathy Gibson. They've only been on staff for 4 weeks.
I mean, I should have brought my autograph book for Kathy Gibson and, of course, for Ron over here, too, at the same time.
Absolutely.
But the Eagles this year, they were third in KingCo in a very tough KingCo conference. And so having them out here today as a 6th seed, sure, it's more of an underdog, but it's going to be a tight game. Lake Washington and Issaquah were 2 and 3.
We got sharpshooters. We got all kinds of stuff. It's district championships coming up next. The tip-off here on STSPN.
McDaniels Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniels the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniels and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniels.
Girls name number 15. The Issaquah Eagles.
Back here, we're just getting ready for the starting lineups. All kinds of stuff going on. Talking to Jeff Wilson, the Lake Washington Kangaroo head coach in his 8th year. There's some unbelievable phenoms here, Alex. Ashley Usatalo, she's a 5'9 junior. She's going to break. She's 15 points away from breaking the all-time Lake Washington three-point record.
And we've talked about this too, Scott. The 3 ball is huge this time of year, and this is a player that we want to have going and getting hot at the right time. And it sounds like she's been hitting from deep for the last 3 years. So keep it going here.
Lonnie?
Well, I'm looking for a good game here tonight, Scott. And you just mentioned the 3-point ball. It's a strange thing in basketball these days that the 3-point shooters make a big difference in the way this game turns out. So not only her, but the other girls are going to be trying to fire up threes as well.
Yeah, and when you talk about Lake Washington, they beat Woodinville 55-49 to get here. Woodinville won the league. So they came in. And so Woodinville, I asked Jeff Wilson, I go, what's going on with Woodinville? He goes, we're kind of tight. It's just gone either way. We were up by 7. They closed it to 1. Then we pushed it out again. It's a seesaw. It's a pick 'em.
And one thing for Woodinville's a great team. We'll be seeing them down at the state tournament, of course. But also, Scott, this is the 4th matchup between Lake Washington and Issaquah today. So they're definitely familiar with each other. just from on the high school level, but of course probably playing AAU as well. And Lake Washington's got in the first 3 times of Game 4, and these teams in Kinko, they've been playing playoff basketball, tournament basketball since February 6th.
Unbelievable.
So just one giant tournament for the back half of your season.
If you're not aware, again, Lake Washington, there's their first year in the 4A conference, but the Kinko, they've weighted it out. It's 4A, 3A. They have 4 different conferences within Kinko and Kinko Crown. So what a conference. And you can see, if you look at the play today, Woodinville 64-61 over Redmond. Glacier Peak beat Lake Stevens. That's kind of an odd win over the mighty Lake Stevens, who kind of ran that conference all year. So you got to love playoff basketball.
Got to love playoff basketball, but also, too, Scott, no Wesco teams made it to the semifinals of this tournament, which is just kind of speaks to how the quality of basketball for Kinko.
And for Issaquah Eagles, and we'll get all the starters for you under the head coach, Kathy Gibson. Again, a crazy story. I don't know it. They don't really know why, but they had a very abrupt change in the coaching. We'll be back with more right after this.
While the colors are retired.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Outstanding rendition of the national anthem. I don't have that gentleman's name, but he did a great job.
Joshua St. Marie.
Oh, that is.
That is. It's nice when a guy who's staying at T-Mobile Park can just roll out of bed from down the street from Avenue D and run up here and do it for you real quick. He does a great job.
I recall that name. Thank goodness you're here, Alex. You have all the deets.
I try my best.
We're getting ready for championship basketball here.
Going to see our first and only jump ball of the game.
That is
Scott,
true.
With the striped shirts out there.
A tradition like none other. The Kangs, you see the Kangaroos in the white jerseys and the Issaquah Eagles in the black.
So Chris Sartakopoulos out there in one of the striped shirts. Brandon Moen and Tony Longmate out there going to call things today for this ball game.
Great call as we're getting ready to go. Glad you're with us here on STSPN. And Lake Washington will start off with it. And like you said, Alex, these are so familiar. Down low, the gimme, great pass. Benton in for the first points of the ball game.
And you know that Coach Wilson saw something probably in film, or maybe that's even a play that they haven't ran before, just with the familiarity of Issaquah.
Fake back up, and that's good, and she'll go to the line. Nyla Knip, the freshman, 5'8" freshman. Again, they're playing just on fire as the Issaquah Eagles. They got absolutely nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, and a team with some seniors, some juniors, and just that rotation of talent that's coming in. And we're seeing a freshman starting here in the bi-district tournament.
Foul goes on Ashley Usitalo as she misses that one. And here come the Kangs. you gotta guard them so far out on both sides.
Man-to-man defense at its prime.
Benton with it, back over. Usitalo. There she goes from three. Step back, yes.
If she's hitting those shots, Scott, it's going to be a long day. A step back three. That's a great shot.
That's cold-blooded right there. Down low.
Get a shot.
There's another three ball. And that is who took that shot. The numbers are tough. Leah Hansen, the Vermont commit, number 10 in black.
Go Catamounts.
Absolutely. That's a tough league out there.
It's a tough league. You know, you got Albany, you got Central Connecticut State. You know, get those all three teams together at one time. You never know what's going to happen. But congrats on that commitment to Vermont.
Your prep is impeccable.
Try. The American East knowledge.
Deep three again. Paige Citron, and head coach Jeff Wilson said Paige would have broke the record if Ashley wasn't playing. Here comes Issaquah. Little mid-range jumper, too much there. That was from Gibbons. Rebound going to be Lake Washington.
2-on-1, didn't go.
Down low, Roberts. Nice move.
With all these perimeter shooters, you get someone down there good. Timeout by Coach Gibson right there. Rally the troops a little bit. Hot start for the Kangs.
10-2. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more right after this on STSPN.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Back here at Snohomish High School, we started out with some no rust here. These guys have been playing for a month. No rust here. They're hitting everything.
It's been very impressive. A lot of good running with the offense and good looks for the Kangs on each time. But this little press right here, just stalling them enough to take some time off the shot clock.
Back out deep three one more time. Hansen, and she gets it. I'm telling you, she can fire from anywhere.
Oh, was that?
Oh, that was Ackercar. Okay.
Yeah, 20. These are difficult numbers to reach for the Issaquah Eagles.
My apologies to all the families at home.
I'm sure I'll get hate mail.
Deep three, tough shot. She drains it. Usitalo one more time.
I don't know if the Kangs have missed tonight. What a great start.
3 threes for the Kangs.
Gibbons down low, turns, spins, not there. Gets another rebound, tries again. No call, back up. Oh, my. The bunnies aren't going in.
Got to hit those if you want to beat this Kang program.
Roberts goes inside. Baseline, now back out. Here comes Citron. Yes.
Let's take Citron for 3.
Boy, they're making it look easy.
I can't even count this high. 16 in the first half of the first quarter. What a pace to start out.
Issaquah beat them the first time in regular season. The last two have gone the Kang's way. One-hander in and out.
Yes.
For Henson. Deep three try there. Not going to go. Back out one more time, Citron. Why not?
Wow.
Citron for 3.
And another timeout, 19-5.
5 3-pointers for that first quarter already. Wow.
When you have just so many shooters out there and so many ball handlers, they're just finding all the open spaces.
And Issaquah is getting chances under the rim. They just can't get them to go down.
It's been tough out there when you're taking 2 timeouts in the first 4 minutes of this. For Coach Gibson, it's tough.
Kang's on fire. More after this.
At Capelli Cabinetry, it's not just wood. It's the start of something beautiful. Each grain tells a story, each piece crafted with care, because to us, it's more than just a cabinet. it's a legacy. Our passion is creating cabinetry that reflects your unique style and stands the test of time. Crafted in Snohomish, where every piece becomes a part of your story. Capelli Cabinetry, crafting excellence one cabinet at a time.
Hard to read, plus the long hair on their back.
Yeah. It is always hard to read. That's around the wedge Henthorn right there. And this one has just gotten away quickly. It's still way early, Alex, but how do you stop the shooting of the Kangaroos?
It is going to be so hard because they've had multiple shooters hit threes tonight, and it's something that you can already tell when they're playing defense right now. A lot more talk and a lot more confidence on the defensive end. It's going to be an uphill battle for the Eagles.
Tough pass. Broken up, taken by Benton.
No way.
Why not? This time, Usitalo can't get it to go down. That's rare.
I thought that was going in. It feels like that time where every single shot that the Kangaroos are putting up feels like it's going to go in just playing with so much confidence.
There we go.
Nice drive on the left side by Akakar. They just can't buy a bucket. They're getting good looks.
Got to hit the layups.
That's about the fourth layup they've missed already.
Benton!
Wow.
And Benton's doing a great job bringing the ball up with a lot of tempo, a lot of pace. And if she can drive to the hole like that for a layup, I don't want to say that was easy, but a tough contested layup, just so many options for the Kangaroos.
Issaquah needs to just slow down and make some plays work here and not try to force anything like that.
Tough dribble, lost it. Now the ball back to the Eagles. Hopefully everyone's okay. Ekman Manahan there. Got it for a second. Now back out to Hung. 1 on the shot clock. Deep 3 not there. That one was by Leah Hansen.
Good board by Reed Roberts.
Boy, they are just driving. Good block there.
And maybe that's the momentum play that the Eagles needed.
Rebound back up and good. This time. That's 11. Ekman Manahan, the senior, finally got the layup off the window to go. 21-7, 2:11 to go in the first quarter. Driving is Roberts. She gets the whistle and she'll head to the stripe.
I mentioned it before, but if she can get going in that painted area, it's that we've seen it from all angles tonight. And by all angles tonight, meaning the first 6 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Great start for Coach Wilson. Couldn't draw it much better.
Makes the first. Ronnie's always tracking our free throw efficiencies.
It's only the second free throw of the night this first quarter. So not hard to do right now. 100% for the Kangaroos to the free throw line again.
There she got the second one.
Washington. Number 12.
Some substitutions. Stella Cott in, the freshman. And talking to Jeff Wilson before, as far as Issaquah, even Woodinville, Lake Washington, there's a lot of depth this year. Right underneath. Good shot in the finish from Ekman Manahan. And maybe they got something going there, and she'll head to the line.
It's still crazy to me to see these, and I mentioned earlier about the juniors and the sophomore, the younger players that are coming in and making an impact. It's just going to create even more depth for each team as we move forward.
Foul goes on Chavez the first, and she misses that. Just feel like if Issaquah can even get this thing into 10, that would be a big victory. Oh, Altanu goes in. And,
I heard that one.
Yes.
Wasn't a high five, I can tell you that.
And Hansen.
Fouls on number 42, Nyla Nip.
On Nip.
First personal foul.
Nip, the first on her, Nyla. Foul's not a big deal. 5 in the quarter. It sends you to bonus, but then they refresh each quarter. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Fialo comes in. Giselle Fialo checks in for Lake Washington. I just can't believe she hits the second one. I can't believe when I was talking to head coach Kathy Gibson, I said, so how many years have you been coaching? She said, 5 weeks.
She's a good coach. I know her son played over at Eastern Washington University, but she's been in that area of Issaquah. So if there's someone you need to grab in to do 5 weeks to make it to a postseason run, she's a great pick.
Great drive and dish there in the finish by Ekman Manahan, and she's got all the points here so far for the Eagles. Kang's in charge. Usatalo thought about it. Now she drives. Back out. Little runner, and it goes down for Oltanu.
The whole starting five's getting involved, too. Everyone's sprinkling a little bit.
That was a tough jumper right there. Hung gets it back around. Here's Hanson. Hanson finds it left, goes up, and it crawls in.
And I think that's the first 2 points I have for her tonight, and that's someone that can definitely help lead a charge, a couple of baskets, and they can get it to single digits.
If she can get hot from beyond the arc, I'm telling you, they can catch up in a hurry. There's a misread and a pass. Little communication breakdown, and it'll be Issaquah ball with 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Lake Washington on pace for 104 points. The usual. Just a casual day, casual Saturday.
Did you chat GPT that? That was impressive.
A couple of WSU math 99. Didn't even get up to the triple digits level of that one.
Get in trouble. Get it out. Shot clock, game clock, 2 seconds. That one meets nothing, and a big toss down. And that will do it for the first quarter of play. It is all Kangaroos, 26-13. Second quarter coming up.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Back here, it's all Kangaroos. I tell you, should have worn my everybody watches women's sports shirt tonight, Alex. And the gym's not exactly packed on your viewer side on the other side, but we're pretty full on our broadcast position side.
So 13-point lead here for the Kings, but that's not a lot in this ball game with a 3-point in play.
That's actually pretty good. Honestly, if I'm Issaquah, you weathered that storm.
You did. You played some good defense at the end of that first quarter to keep it semi-close.
Ekman Manahan, a good rebound, and there's Hanson
with the left.
And if she can get hot, she can keep them in it. Citron. Great pass, tough pass inside, and Roberts puts it down.
Great backdoor cut and a great finish, too, around the rim.
There's no look pass there almost. Come the Eagles. Hanson trying to do it all. Does she touch it last? Oh, now there's a discussion. Looks like Issaquah is going to retain the ball.
Issaquah has been doing a good job working the ball inside here in the last part of this last quarter, so let's see if they can keep it up this quarter.
Hung with it. Right at the elbow. Gibbons. She's going to shoot off the backboard a little too much. Benton the other way.
Benton, she's got the ball on a string right there. Great crossover to the rim.
No reward. Here comes Issaquah. Hung. She gets blocked by Roberts.
Great trail right there. Roberts got a lot of length. And I think number 5 here, Hung, thought she had a free layup right there. Also, I think she was surprised no one picked her up.
5'11" versus 5'7" there. We got some substitutions now.
I thought that was a shooting foul.
I did too. Sarah Smith-Sletton checks into junior. She can shoot the rock as well. Akakar gets it back out. Now it's back around. 14 on the shot clock. Tough shot and drive there.
I think Coach Wilson thought hands were up. But from that angle, from the official over there, must have saw something a little different. But Hansen's definitely taking the reins here and trying to get some shots up.
Fouls on Roberts. Her first. Clear the board on fouls, and Hansen hits that.
Hansen's got a nice quick stroke.
Heading to Vermont to play with her older sister, I'm told.
The old Issaquah to Vermont pipeline. It's always open.
It's always open.
Thanks to Hansen, they're back to 50% from the free throw line now.
Yeah, to be honest, you just go on I-90, take a left.
Yep, that's all you got to do.
Not quite. You're going to have to go north a little bit. You'll hit Logan Airport, take another left. Citron back around. Usitalo gets tied up. Great drive. Can't handle it, and it's Issaquah's ball. She's going to go deep down the other side. Akakar finally gets it down. Boy, she waited for traffic to fly by.
I think she was like, wait, I'm open? Oh, yeah, I could shoot it.
Inside 10, 28-19. The Eagles on something here. Usitalo deep three. In and out. Rebound, Roberts. Roberts goes up, and she'll be fouled. And she's going to head to the line. I believe that's going to be on Akakar.
Number 20, Bunny Akakar, first personal foul.
And for Issaquah, after that made bucket, you could feel the energy pick up a little bit, and that's all you need. You got to start somewhere, and they're definitely making their hay right now, making it a 10-point game after that free throw.
Robertson hits that. Back to stretching in a 10-point ball game. There it is.
Fourth and line for Reese Roberts. Looking good.
That's a rare sight here in basketball of the modern day. Gibbons back.
Great cut.
Give and go. Deep. Three. Nothing there for Smith-Sletton.
Good ball movement by Issaquah. They're going to keep this up. They're going to stay in this ball game.
Isitalo. Step back. That's a deuce. Not there. Big rebound. Try for another time. Chavez still down. And a timeout called by Jeff Wilson. That's 8th-year heady call right there.
Great call. Every possession is key today, and he needs that one right there for a momentum swing.
26 left on the shot clock. Plenty of time there. 30-19 in the second quarter here. 5:07 left to go.
And Scott, you talked about it a little bit before, but you have on this side, we have a good fan base right over here, but I don't know many people. Lake Washington and Issaquah thought the road led to Snohomish High School. They have a great facility here, new floor. It's phenomenal, but it's not exactly a central place. Both these teams had to drive pretty far to get here, so especially going from Kinko into a West Coast.
Yeah, I was talking
territory.
to Coach Gibson about that. I said, boy, you're going to get some mileage. I mean, coming from Issaquah up here, then going back down to Tacoma, that's some good mileage right there. I don't know what the district reimbursement is, but
$1.29.
Yeah, but for the girls, I know that some of those memories, being on the bus, driving up here, and doing those things, last longer than a miss or a made jump shot. So
100%. Usitalo now can't find the handle. Turnover, and the Eagles do well with turnovers. You can see a lot of their games. Akakar gets it back off. Here's Hansen working the right side. Bounce pass off a Kang, and it's going to stay Issaquah ball.
17 on the shot clock for Issaquah here. So see if they can get something to happen quick.
Nip takes it out. Hung top of the key. 14 on the shot clock. Hansen finds the lane, stops, pops, not there. L-Dub coming down. Chavez gets it back out. Ooh, Citron thought about it.
She was looking to shoot even before she got the ball.
Roberts fakes, jumps, goes up and in, and it crawls through. And Roberts is on fire, and she's getting a lot of buckets right under the hoop.
Yeah, I think she's been very efficient with that too, Scott. That's a great luxury to have.
Smith-Sletton fake there.
There you go. Easy.
Hung all the way in. And Rena Hung gets her first bucket of this ball game. 32-21, 3:52 left to go in the first half. Roberts, who's been a powerhouse, almost a travel. Back to Roberts, up and in.
And they're looking for her down in the post. A couple of plays drawn up by Coach Wilson, trying to ride the horse and keep on finishing. She's having a great game so far.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Nyla kept the foul, second on her. I have Robert for 12 points here in this first half.
You're right.
Wonders never cease.
Checks in for Lake Washington.
Some substitutions here. Robert's been great from the stripe, hasn't she, Ronnie?
5 for 5.
Wow.
It is free.
Makes a big difference when you got those 5 quick ones.
Tough pass in there. Day gets it back in there.
Lefty finger roll?
Wow. Yeah.
Impressive shot.
Don't see the girls shooting underhand layups very often.
Tiano coming in. Here's Chavez back out. 15 on the shot clock. And it's going to go the other way.
I think there was an extension with the off arm, and with Roberts, she was looking for the pick and roll or the pick and pop, and Oltanu went the other way. And keep Roberts involved. That's all I'm saying.
Sounds like it. Oltiano, her first. Coaches told me Oltanu and Tom Lafferty, the great PA announcer and encyclopedia of prep sports, says Oltiano.
We'll take it. I trust him.
I do too. Rebound, Issaquah. Hung fakes. Drives. Good drive there. Ekman Manahan, who's been playing well.
Playing very well off the bench, and this is something they needed. She had a couple of big buckets, so it didn't grow to that 20-point lead. It stayed around that 12 and 14-point mark, and she's gone to the bucket each time.
Second on Chavez. Ekman Manahan, senior. Short on that one.
Well, she's due. She missed 2 in a row now, so she's going to make this one.
Issaquah, the 6th seed, 3rd in the conference. Tough conference.
Nope.
Misses a second. Chavez gets the rebound. And with everything going on and the amount of change that's happened, it's astonishing they're here.
They're a good team. They're sticking around.
Deep three for Altiano, and that was downtown. All the way from Clearview. Hung deep three, not there. Another rebound by Issaquah. Day tries it, and Roberts says, not tonight.
Great block. Way to keep your hands up.
Washington, number 3.
Yeah, block that underhand layup on that one, so
Chavez
that
takes
didn't
it.
work.
Breather, and Benton comes back in. 2:21 left in the first half. Issaquah just trying to hang in here. Good defense.
Anything you can to get it to single digits before the half as a coach. That's all you're saying.
Citron deep. Oltiano tries for the rebound. She will succeed. Back out.
Look out.
Usatawa.
Backbreaker right there. Offensive rebound kick back to a school-leading three-point shooter of all time. And she missed her last one, but, man, that was nothing but net.
Boy, it stretches quickly. Great work there by Hung. Rena Hung with some nifty footwork right there and gets to the rack. Hangs now. Defense. No call. Here comes Issaquah. Stops. Oh.
Got a hold.
Oh, gonna be a
And
foul.
Issaquah.
Gonna be a foul against Kangaroos, I think.
On Issaquah.
Oh, no, it's going to be Issaquah. Will get the foul, her second, third team foul.
Hansen was on the bench there for a few minutes. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a spark for the last minute.
She's had a couple from 3 attempts.
She's got a great jumper. Not many players I've seen out here taking a step back jumper. Like, that's an advanced move, and she can hit it too. Just missed a couple minutes ago.
Back out, down low, Roberts. She's doing all the work so far. Back out, Olteanu. Too much.
Lake Washington brought her, Issaquah brought a double team there for the first time, and it led to a missed bucket.
There's a 3 ball. Back rim. That was hung. Here come the Kangaroos. Great feed. Benton down low. Good defense.
Arms straight up.
Renna. Now she's looking for help, and she's getting all kinds of hands, and they finally will blow the whistle. But good defense, and you saw that through the season. I was watching little clips, and they had a lot of turnovers.
They're just a little bit of a scrappy bunch. They play some good defense, and sometimes you tip your hat to the Kangs for a good shooting first half.
Second foul on Usatalo. We'll have to keep an eye on that. 40 seconds left in the half. Ooh, that was a double dribble, yep. Renna.
I thought Coach Wilson was going to help the ref call it.
Yeah.
Right there. He almost was mid-knee bend into a jump to say something, but the official had it called and called correctly.
8-second difference for shot clock to game shot. 38 seconds on the game clock.
Still only 13-point difference here in this game, and just all Eagles are hanging in there.
And Dake can't believe it.
Little reach in there.
I think it was the 2 hands, maybe.
Yeah.
The hot plate if you put 2 on.
Kennedy Day there, but that puts him into the bonus. Eliana, she hits it. That's the other thing. The Kangaroos are getting to the free throw line.
Yep. And they're hitting too, and that's probably around the difference of this game. Looks like they're at the scores table checking out a few things.
Checking on things there.
7 out of 8 for the line for the Kings here.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I don't think they changed the score.
I don't believe so either.
Yeah, Evelyn Wilk coming over and talking to head coach.
I think it was a missed foul call. 4th team foul.
Okay, 4th, because I did look up there and I thought it said 3, and then all of a sudden it said 5. So good conversation to get that right.
Good thing you didn't ask me. I would have said shoot it, keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's play some ball.
I took it off the scoreboard.
Yep. Same play they ran for the first play of the ball game to get a bucket. Wasn't right there.
Good defense. Extended out Roberts. 19 on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock. Puts it up, and good defense again by Issaquah.
Coach Wilson.
Hansen. Oh, my! In traffic.
Goes to the bucket.
At the buzzer, Benton.
Coach Wilson right there. What I was getting over to is they had no shot clock. If they would have held on to one shot, that's a huge swing right there for a missed shot. 2-point bucket, and it's 11-point ball game.
I got to tell you, the Eagles are closer than I imagined at 38-27 as we head to halftime.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Way to come back, way to keep it close and jump at it at the second half. Those first couple minutes of that second half is going to be big for them.
Take a break here, halftime, and we'll come up with a third quarter STSPN's presentation of Bi-District 4A basketball.
Tell them to stay tuned. We'll have the replays.
We're going to have the replays of the first half here during halftime, so stay tuned. You can see all the replays only right here on Complimentary Basketball, STSPN.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
McDaniels Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniels the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniels and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniels.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts, training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters. Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. You rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC Strawweight Champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
Like you said, Alex, they're so familiar. Down low, the gimme great.
Ran before just with the familiarity of Issaquah.
Fake back up, and that's good. Talo, there she goes from 3. Step back, yes.
Tried. The American East knowledge.
Deep 3 again. Down low, Roberts. Nice move. Back out deep 3 one more time. Hansen, and she gets it.
I'm sure I'll get hate mail.
Deep 3, tough shot. She back out. Here comes Citron. Yes. Back out one more time, Citron. Why not?
Wow.
That's about the 4th layup they've missed already.
Benton.
Wow.
Rebound back up and good. And there's a lot of depth this year. Right underneath. Good shot in the finish from Ekman.
Of Issaquah. So if there's someone you need to grab in to do 5 weeks to make it to a postseason run,
back out. Little runner and it goes down. Here's Hansen. Hansen finds it left, goes up and it crawls in. Great pass. Tough pass inside. Deep. Down the other side, Akakart finally gets it down.
Before she got the ball.
Roberts fakes, jumps, goes up and in, and it crawls through. Smith Sutton fake there.
There you go.
Hung all the way in. Back to Roberts. Up and in. Tough pass in there. Day gets it back. She will succeed back out.
Look out.
Usatawa.
Backbreaker right. The last one, but that was nothing but that.
Boy, it stretches quickly. Great work there. Hansen. Oh my! Like you said, Alex, you're so familiar. Down low, the gimme, great pass.
Ran before just with the familiarity of Issaquah.
Fake back up, and that's good. Usatalo. There she goes from three. Step back, yes!
Try. The American East knowledge.
Deep three again! Down low. Roberts. Nice move. Back out deep three one more time. Hansen, and she gets it.
I'm sure I'll get hate mail.
Deep three. Tough shot. She back out. Here comes Citron. Yes.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
At Capelli Cabinetry, it's not just wood. It's the start of something beautiful. Each grain tells a story, each piece crafted with care, because to us, it's more than just a cabinet. It's a legacy. Our passion is creating cabinetry that reflects your unique style and stands the test of time. Crafted in Snohomish, where every piece becomes a part of your story. Capelli Cabinetry, crafting excellence one cabinet at a time.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less.
Seattle Sports on 710 is your radio home for the Seattle Mariners.
Back, and over the wall for a home run!
Every home run, every strikeout, every Mariners win.
Swing and a miss and a slider, strike three, and it's over.
And catch the game on your smartphone. Download the Seattle Sports app to stream the radio broadcast of every Mariners game.
Goodbye, baseball! A walk-off two-run home run!
Seattle Sports is your home for the Mariners.
Back here at Snohomish High School, the home of the Panthers, but no Panthers today, gentlemen. We've got Kangaroos and Eagles. And the first half, Ronnie, an interesting stat over there by Ron the Wedge Henthorn.
Well, yeah, the Eagles are flying high. They outscored the Kangaroos 14 to 12 in that second period there, and so they got back into the game. And you know, if they keep working the ball inside like that, Alex, I think they're going to be able to get back in there.
I think so too. I think just really that was such a hot start by the Kangaroos. Not very often you see 26 points in a quarter and a half, let alone sometimes even a game. So they were going to come back to earth a little bit, and the Eagles just stuck right there.
Yeah, the Kangaroos got 6 3-pointers in that first half. So big start for them off the 3-point shot. If they can hold that from happening in the second half, Issaquah is going to be in this ball game.
And the Issaquah Eagles in the black jerseys, boy, it was their scrappy defense. They got some tough turnovers. They got some just basically some kind of gut plays, some will plays as we're underway. Backdoor, great. Benton takes a step, goes up, can't get it. Goes up again, it's blocked. Oh my, Ackercard gets a block on the second try.
Good defense by Issaquah in there. Going to try to stay hard in this ball game, I think.
Usatalo with 9 points for the Kangaroos takes it out, and she'll have the ball here. He drives, now dishes back out. Benton looking for Roberts. Roberts was big, the leading scorer with 13 in the first half. He has the ball. 5 on the 3 on the shot clock. 2, 1, got to get it off. Shot clock violation. That shot shouldn't have gone off, and it did. A great defense. Again, we just talked about the Issaquah Eagles.
Yeah, and I kind of led into it before the half. These first couple minutes is going to be great for momentum and a great start for the Eagles on a shot clock violation. But now on the offensive end, they still have a hill to climb of 11 points.
Renna hung with 4 points, but she's driving to the hoop and making some stuff happen. Kennedy Day in the ball game as well. Hanson started to feel it a little bit. Here's Hung. And she just missed a beautiful play down low. And that's kind of been the story also for the Eagles. They've gotten some good looks right under the basket. They just haven't fallen.
A couple of bounces, and this is a 5-7 point game right here. Got to finish down low.
Roberts gets the foul. She will not get the bucket. And the foul. Ivani Akrakar gets her third, and tough take for Ivani down there. Every time she's getting picked on there by Roberts.
Roberts has a whole slew of moves down there, down low, and a great looking free throw too. The rotation on the ball is really nice. Just very advanced with the game.
Your official score of STSPN, Ron. I don't think she's missed.
7 for 7.
That's unheard of in today's basketball.
Effortless.
At all levels. Chavez checks in. Alessandra, number 5 in the white. Here comes Renna. Day got some play in the second quarter. Hanson. He's their leading scorer. Get her behind the back. Ooh. Sweet little left-hand jumper, not there. Rebound still at play, and who's it going to be? Are they going to say off Nyla Nippon, it's going to go to the Kangaroos?
Lefty floater off a crossover. Another advanced move. Just two good teams right there with some great players. It's going to be fun to watch the rest of this game, but also when they go down to Tacoma.
Absolutely. And believe me, the Kinko is going to be well represented in the 16 seeds. Dicing, slicing back out Chavez. Yes! Chavez with her first points tonight, the 5'11 junior.
Not only her first points, but her first 3 points.
Yep. Looking for a cutter. Back out Hanson. Lefty cannot get it to go. Boy, she's gotten some great looks, and they just can't go down. Here come the Kangaroos. Little juke. Usitalo there, back up. And offensive rebounds are huge. Roberts. Oh, no. Otanu.
Couple of fouls in there.
Ouch. I heard that one.
Yeah. Otiano gets it.
She's going, but she's shooting.
Foul number 2, Kennedy Day.
Kennedy Day, her second foul.
I thought she was trying to pass it off.
The gym quiets for Otiano, and
the second of 2.
Now Lafferty's changed it to Otanu.
Of course. The wily old vet down there.
He must have heard. And they are really good from the free throw line. My goodness. 45-27. Boy, it's fresh now with 5:29 left to go in the third.
Kangs have maintained control here in this third period.
Tough pass. Good idea. Hanson trying to go low. Broken up by the Kangaroos.
Great pump.
Otanu died at the rim here.
Issaquah needs to score on this possession.
They really do.
Back in this ball game.
Hung deep three, thinks about it. Drive lefty goes up, not there.
Not getting the roll off those underhand lays.
They are attacking Akrakar.
They're leaving it all on the floor. There's a lot of body on the floor, every single rebound.
Absolutely. High pick. Deep three, step back. Why? Absolutely not. Usatalo.
That is a great jump shot and just such a confident play, too. She missed her last couple, I believe, and now she's right back to it.
And Hung gets a little too fast. She sped up there and kicks it out, and it'll be Kangaroo ball. That's a tough to defend. I mean, she had it was a bad defense.
Nope. Hand up, too, and
double dribble. She gets away with it.
That was a missed call, but Kangs are somehow already up 21 points.
Usatalo. She's showing it. That's a little sizzle.
A lot of sizzle right there with a step back. She likes that.
Hansen. Inadvertent. Chavez, their feet just got tied up there, and Leah goes down.
Kind of a trip there, and Chavez is going, I didn't do anything, but the ref's got to call someone fell.
Third on Alessandra Chavez. Tough D. It's going to stay Eagle basketball. Now Hansen will take it out. Back out. Rena drives, gets it blocked by Chavez, and she's going into the trees.
And she was getting to the hole at the end of the second quarter, but not this time right here. The Kangs definitely are up in the defensive intensity.
Yeah, they double teamed her on that one.
21-point ball game here, and Kangaroos in control. Oh, there's good defense. Yeah, Nyla Knipp gets it. That was crafty. Ooh, a lot of double dribble. It's right back the other way. Citron.
And that's her first 2 points since she had 3 threes in the first quarter. Just keeps on avalanching.
10 for her. There's a timeout in the call. We'll take one, too. By-district championships on STSPN.
Issaquah.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. I am the beast.
McDaniels Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniels the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniels and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniels.
McDaniels Do It Center, just a stone's throw away here at Snohomish High School.
One of the best.
Oh, I love it there. I still have a gift certificate. I have yet to submit.
I was about to say, what are you buying me with that?
I don't know.
I think we ought to take it away from him.
Yeah.
No, never.
Never.
That, and you go through Pilchuck, get a nice little burgers and fries and a shake. Come on down to Snohomish.
Issaquah has not yet scored this quarter and just turned it over, and not looking good for them right now.
Clara Gibbons there, just a miscommunication there, and it's costly turnover. Roberts takes a well-deserved breather. Fialo in for 0 for the Kangaroos. Chavez still with it. Otanu. Boy, you're seeing a lot of crossovers, Alex.
A lot of crossovers, a lot of backdoor cuts. Some good offense.
Nice defense there by Rena Hung. And her efforts will be rewarded.
Kangaroo turnover.
Just a junior. We were talking just during that break, Alex. I mean, Issaquah is very young, mostly.
Leah Hansen's a big cog in that, being a senior and heading off to a Division I school in Vermont. But there's some players that are playing just as well that are younger for the Eagles.
trying to go down low to Gibbons, and there's a foul called on Otanu.
Also number 22, Alana Otanu. Second personal foul, second team foul.
Second foul for her. Team foul's not a factor, 2 for each. Otanu giving her there into Gibbons, looking for now for the cut, back out. Deep 3 by Smith Sletton.
Almost.
That was from Pilchuck driving.
That was. She had to load him up there to get that one out. But aren't you seeing, again, I grew up in Iowa. I grew up 20 minutes from Iowa City, so I've obviously been on the Caitlin Clark, of course, bandwagon from day one. And you're seeing the effects of that.
Couple of steps behind the line and a lot more confidence in the shot, and what Caitlin's doing is great for basketball.
I heard that pros are going to move their 4-point line out there, huh?
Make it 5, too, while we're at it.
Are they really?
That's what I heard was coming next year.
Oh, no.
Fialo, 10 on the shot clock. Great move, and she gets there. Usatalo. Her first bucket inside the 3-point line.
I didn't know she could shoot that close.
I didn't either.
With a lefty finish, too.
Hansen gets through. Oh, just can't handle the rock. She had an easy layup.
Got touched a little bit on the way through there and lost the handle.
I keep on wanting to say Leah Hansen, with a great left hand, but I feel like every one of her shots have been left-handed the last few attempts driving down the lane. Just can't get the ball to go in the hoop.
Tsuchikawa comes in for Issaquah.
Could be a blocking foul there, wasn't it?
Wilk with it. Drives in, elbows out, turnover. Eagles, and Renna Hung is so fast.
Got to catch the ball on your hand, not your knees.
She's going too fast, Ron.
Yeah. This is going to be a strange quarter score here because if Issaquah doesn't get anything in, it's a no-score quarter.
Up 25 for the Kangs.
Unbelievable. Chavez with it. 15 on the shot clock. Drives, beats. Tough left-hander. Paige Citron, the senior, converts.
She can shoot from inside, too. How about that?
Balls up number 5, Renna Hung, first personal foul.
Renna Hung her first.
These 3 guards, number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yes. Look out, Tacoma.
Yeah, they have a great feel for the game and can do a little bit of everything out there.
I'm not sure I could jinx the free throw shooting of the Lake Washington Kangaroos if I tried.
It's too late to jinx them now, that's for sure.
55-27. This one Hung for 3. Too much sauce. Free for all down there, and they'll get a jump. Or, excuse me, a possession. No more jumping.
No more jumping, but I think that's the first held ball this whole game that I can remember.
I think you're right, Ronnie.
36 seconds left. Eagles have a chance to score in this quarter, but they got the ball. Let's see what they can do.
If you're enjoying this one, we have another bi-district championship boys game coming up 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here in STSPN. The Mount Si Wildcats, a rematch with Glacier Peak. The Grizzlies trying to get them back. Last year, not only did they win the district, they won the whole thing, did the Mount Si Wildcats. That should be an excellent ball game at 7 p.m.
Game. I've been looking forward to that one all day.
Hansen deep 3, not there, and that's been a big problem for the Eagles. Good rebound there underneath, but can't hang with it. Wilk comes out with it. Back out, Usatalo. Fialo. That getting some good depth. Welk 3. Front rim, no. Rebound. Hansen looking down range.
Oh.
Good to Gibbons. That would have been something if she would have hauled that in.
I wanted to say incomplete, but kept her hand on it.
Now, I know Gibbons plays lacrosse, so she's familiar with the long range.
Look at you.
Pass.
That's a nice little nugget right there. Multi-sport athlete.
1.8 seconds.
Got that from my daughter.
This quarter.
Yeah, that's right. 1.8 seconds. Here's
get the ball in and shoot.
Hansen spins it out.
Shoot.
Hung.
Too late.
No foul. No foul.
After 3 quarters,
I like Renna Hung's a great little player. She just relaxes a little bit, just a little control. She's going to be fantastic. And we're going to be fantastic as we head to the fourth.
A little bit. Semi-fantastic. When we come back here on STSPN.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years in business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different. But their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
At Capelli Cabinetry, it's not just wood. It's the start of something beautiful. Each grain tells a story, each piece crafted with care, because to us, it's more than just a cabinet. It's a legacy. Our passion is creating cabinetry that reflects your unique style and stands the test of time. Crafted in Snohomish, where every piece becomes a part of your story. Capelli Cabinetry, crafting excellence one cabinet at a time.
Back here at Snohomish High School, and boy, first of all, these guys, we talked about this. They've been playing tournament basketball for almost a month, basically.
And they're going to keep on going for another few weeks with a regional, and then down to Tacoma. But I guess that is all the state tournament that is happening. But it's definitely a unique brand of basketball where there's so many different play-in brackets. And we looked at the Kinko one. There was like 4 play-in games at the bottom to get certain seeding to then get to this West King tournament.
This is their 4th meeting. They're going to call an offensive foul there on Fialo.
Number 0, Giselle Fialo. First personal foul.
First on her, just a freshman. But these teams, they played twice. They split, actually, which is incredible. Then Lake Washington's kind of gotten the last 2 over Issaquah. But then you look at Woodinville, who's actually got a higher RPI than Lake Washington. There's a deep 3, in and out.
Issaquah still searching. First bucket of the second half.
Unbelievable.
Balls on 10.
Emma Wilk gets the foul for Lake Washington. Renna drives by the freshman. Still dribbling. Did she dribble? Must not have. Good pass underneath. The ball goes down, and will she go to the line?
I feel a lot better. I was like, we got to get a bucket to go in. The Issaquah section was a little silent over here after that third quarter of no points for the Eagles.
3rd foul on Otanu. And here's Nyla Nip at the line. Misses that. Benton. And now this is kind of tune-up, and head coach Jeff Wilson can kind of get some people in here. 55-29, under 7 to go. Ball turned over. Credit to the Eagles. They're still hustling out there.
They're going to call a foul in there, I think.
That was a great job there by Shuchikawu.
Balls on 10. Evelyn Wilk, second personal
Wilk
foul.
picks up her second.
The Eagles are still playing hard.
55-29. We'll have a post-game interview.
Talk to the coach, a couple of players maybe down on the floor, cutting some nets. That's always a fun time.
It's so huge. I mean, think about all the hours and the time. Oh, that one. Great hustle there. Saves it.
Beautiful save.
Hansen underneath.
Shoot it.
Great ball movement.
Sukatawu.
Just don't let
Can't
me
hit
near the scissors, Scott.
Oh,
Yeah.
Should have called that one.
Benton with some nifty work, and she gets it.
Tactical.
Oh, and there's a tee.
She screamed at the fouler.
Wow. Nyla gets the foul, I guess, number 42. But then they called a quick tee on Julia Benton, the 5'8" sophomore. That's relatively rare. I haven't seen that too many times.
I thought they were calling the tech on Ron up here.
Yeah. Ron, usually he gets a tech in life.
There you go.
Yeah. Right here we go.
Never fouling out, though, Ron Hanthorn. Okay, so.
The 42.
Now, yeah, that's exactly. Nyla, the freshman.
And I think get the and one bucket. The bucket counts, but it was after the play, and it was a taunt or some sort of I made the bucket, and then I assume that was something that was precursor from another game earlier in the game that all just came out at one time.
Well, this is their fourth time playing each other as well, so they have a conversation down there. Benton does.
She's going to shoot the tee, right?
That's the finishing off of her and one bucket.
Yep.
And I think we'll have two.
Benton, just a sophomore. And she hits that, and then the technical. Here we go with Hansen. And Hansen's been off today. Again, that's just what happens. Someday you're just not your day.
Yep.
Credit to the defense.
I think the whole team in that second half, we saw the glimpses of Leah Hansen, where she's going and going to Vermont, but then it's just that team effort from Lake Washington defensively that really came down. No second chances at the rim, and felt like I said earlier, she was shooting everything with the left hand going to the hole, and the percentage on that's a little bit lower than her normal shot right there.
There it is. She must have heard us. She hits a big three. Her first three of the ball game, the 5'10 senior Leah Hansen. Remember, these teams both going to the regionals. They're both moving on to the next round.
This could help with some seeding.
Stops and pops. Not there.
Oh.
Fiala with the rebound, but here comes Issaquah. And now Hung with a great fake goes up, but it's blocked by Baker Newley in the ball game. Deep three there. Hansen can't get it. Another rebound. Should she try again? No, she drives in.
Take it.
Reset the shot clock. Deep three. Nothing there. Tsuchikawa.
Oh.
And that one goes out of bounds. Good idea there by Giselle Fialu.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
That was good. That was really good replica right there.
That's one of my best impressions.
I was going to say. I couldn't think of the right word, but impression, that was great. I thought I was watching.
I have more, but, you know.
I'm just going to be pumped you up the whole game. Yep.
Hansen tries it.
You can't buy that easy layup in there.
No, they can't.
Oh,
good little Euro step by the sophomore. Taylor does a great job. Tsuchikawa.
Also number 22, Alana Otanu.
Fourth on Otanu.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't. So after today's play, hits that one.
Second of two.
Some earlier scores, again, Woodinville on the girls' side over Redmond, 64-61. And Glacier Peak, the Grizzlies, Brian Hill, longtime coach, wins over Lake Stevens, Lake Stevens owned them during the regular season. So that's kind of shocker, 70-52.
I wanted to say that. I think Glacier Peak they had over 10 threes. I think it was 13 or 14. Those drop, you're feeling good that day, anything could happen. And we saw it earlier with that explosion from the Kangs early on.
They have Pukas and a few other kids who can really light it up beyond the three. Chavez from the stripe. Good looking shot in and out. 4:40 left to go here as the Lake Washington Kangaroos are cruising here.
Looks like Coach Wilson's taking it. Looks like Cintron, the seniors out there, but for some veteran senior leadership, some of the other bench players coming in for the Kangs.
Kangaroos on the girls' side have been gaudy under Jeff Wilson, his 8th year. I mean, this is first year in 4A, but they have 6 straight conference. They've been to the state final. They are legit in 3A. They lost to Rainier, but Jeff Wilson and his staff, I mean, they have been absolutely outstanding.
Great players, great ball handlers, and good shooters, and it was impressive to see them here today.
Finally goes down.
To Leah Hansen.
58-37, 4:13 left. The Eagles still working. And some younger kids in for Lake Washington, like you said, but Roberts, fantastic in the first half. Chavez drives, gets a space, and she rolls it in.
Chavez has had a good second half, and to have someone come off the bench that can get you 5-7 points, play some defense, that is pretty huge too.
Caught
5'11" as well, some good height.
Absolutely. Renna drives in now, reattacks. Tough pass. It's going to go Kangaroos' way. Ekman Manahan couldn't handle the pass. And a lot of substitutions here.
Number 15, Serena Sim.
All kinds of stuff going on here. Serena Sim in, the senior, 15. Citron, though, there, and that's Cott. Stella Cott with the ball. Page.
Oh,
easy.
Great move. Great move by the senior, Paige Citron.
Deep pass, tried to go in to Ekman Manahan. 3:12 left to go.
We're slowly starting to see some of the fans showing up for the next game at 7 p.m.
Yes.
See Mr. Posey's already here?
Yeah, the resident always fan here for Glacier Peak. Hansen goes in. It's going to stay Eagles ball.
Glacier Peak for the boys definitely going to benefit for being 10, 15 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
And a gym they've played in a few times versus Mount Si.
Yep, it's a short commute.
I've played here against Snohomish a few times as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Like every year.
Day hands it off.
Behind
10
the
on
back
the shot
dribble.
clock. Yeah. 10 on the shot clock. Number 10 puts it down. You can see the skills there.
That was impressive. Behind the back, driving, pull-up jumper. Leah Hansen's got some game.
16 for Hansen. Here comes the Eagles. They're not giving up.
Good cut.
Great cut, great pass. Puts it down. Taylor Chan, the sophomore in the ball game, her first two. Can't say enough for Coach Kathy Gibson and this staff. Again, 4 or 5 weeks ago, major change. All of a sudden, the coach is gone. They asked to step up, and they do. And credit to these kids.
Well, Issaquah girls are going to learn a lot from this game. It's going to take them on to state because they are going to state, and this is a real learning experience for them right here.
No doubt. Just huge props to them. 62-41, now just 2 minutes to go. So do we have we got to do our Bickford Ford player of the game?
We do.
So you guys got to choose that.
I was
Step
leaning
back.
Usatalo.
Yeah.
Roberts would be up there, and I'd only give it to Usatalo just because of the threes, the game, and it's 1A, 1B, but I think in the second half she had a few more points and just a good, I guess, junior leader, but that'd be my pick.
Ronnie?
Well, Usatalo has 5 in the second half, and Citron has 7 in the second half. So she's outscored her for the game.
So who's your vote?
Yeah, one of the two. I don't know. I'll think about it.
All right. Usually you're telling me with like 8 minutes left in the game, you're asking me. I'm shook a little bit.
Look at that little roll in.
Big rebound there by Kellen.
Should be a hollow ball in there somewhere. That is.
A lot of cooks in the kitchen down there. There's a lot going on.
A lot of people that this is their, besides Usatalo, they're checking out right there. A lot of people, this is probably their first minutes they've had in a couple of games.
Yep.
And that's great for Coach
awesome.
Wilson to get the people out there, the girls out there that wanted to put in all the effort all the time and getting a little reward, and a lot of them are freshmen.
Yes.
That's always a nice thing to have.
Speaking of freshmen, Kellen, a freshman right there, loses it in the backcourt. It'll be a turnover. But I'm fine with Citron, Usatalo. I'm fine with any of those kids, and even Roberts, because she really took them in the first half.
Roberts is the one that held them in the game here at the free throw line pretty good, too.
Ooh.
And she's got 15 points for the game.
Alex.
Oh, tough,
That's
tough
going to be
call.
tough. It's me a game time call.
Maybe we need three shirts.
Right down
maybe.
there. Yeah, I was about to say, hey, we'll see. We'll try to catch up with Coach Jeff Wilson, talk through a couple of questions, and see if we can grab a couple of girls to chat through this big win and this big championship.
If you get a hold of Robert, she's 7 for 7 from the free throw line, 100%.
It's fantastic. I can't remember the last time we called a game with someone 7 for 7.
I can't remember any of my test scores having a big one of those
Wow.
1-0-0 on them either.
Me either. Kellen. Wilson wants a foul. Deep three.
Whoa.
Oh, my. Smith Sletton from way down.
That's Kara Smith-Sletton for 3.
My goodness, that was a showstopper.
That was nothing but net. Great looking jump shot. Bring the rain outside, bringing it inside. Rainmaker from deep.
36 seconds left to go. It's hard to tell now. In the RPI, the Kangaroos are number 3. Woodinville's actually number 2 in the latest. That'll change a little bit perhaps after today's activities, but it's hard to guess who's going to play who in the regional.
Those bracketologists down there. It's going to be tough to place all these teams.
Who's our bracketologist? Steve Willett.
Steve Willett.
I absolutely think they're right.
He'd probably be a good one for that. He always knows what's going on.
He knows he's the mayor. He knows everything.
He does. Now he's up at Marysville-Pilchuck High School doing the 3A championships, doing the PA up there for 6 games. So he'll get a full glimpse, and he'll have a full scouting report probably for us for all those teams that are up there today.
Fantastic. Tom Lafferty, of course, the great voice of KRKO, and also the encyclopedia as time runs out. Here we go. Lake Washington, the Kangaroos are your 24-25 district champions.
Who are you going to go with?
Usatalo is going to be our final.
Okay.
Both teams will advance to the state.
She kind of led the charge. She led it all. We're going to go down. Alice is going to try and find our Bickford Ford player of the game. They're going to get the ladders out. They're going to start cutting down the nets, and just another district championship. Oh, well, ho-hum for Jeff Wilson. Crowd gets them a great hand.
Hello. Oh, yeah, that sounds like FM, doesn't it?
Sounds fantastic. Alex will head down here for our post game. And you got to make sure we get the T-shirt. Stay tuned as you see these festivities here for the Kangaroos. And congratulations to the Issaquah Eagles on an outstanding effort, Ronnie. They were shut out in the third, and they had a tall task today with the Kangaroos, but never stopped fighting. And given the circumstance that they have gone through in that tough division, just big props to the Issaquah Eagles.
Yeah, they do. The Issaquah Eagles are a better team than they actually showed tonight because they missed a lot of those inside shots when they were driving the baseline in there. A big difference there, and they never really got to the free throw line that much. So you got to hand it to the Kangaroos for being a good defensive team without fouling a lot tonight, too.
They attacked the basket in that first quarter and even second quarter when the Kangaroos were just draining threes from everywhere. And a few of those go down, and that.
Do I sound good down here, Todd?
Oh, you sound fantastic.
Just wanted to make sure I was ready to go.
Yep. We got Alex down on the floor there getting ready to go. Let's see who he grabs here.
He's waiting. Again, it's always hard because the kids are waiting their turn to cut down the nets. There's Otanu. Aliana Otanu.
So you got to cut a piece of the net out, then they got to replace the whole net on that end of the court. Huh?
The equipment manager, of course.
Yeah.
That's how we roll it. That's how we do it.
Everybody gets a piece of the
Here comes Julia Benton, the sophomore. What a great night.
I'm here with
she's had.
Coach.
Here we go.
Jeff Wilson down here. Coach, talk to me a little bit about that first quarter. You guys were on fire down there making all those threes. Was that kind of that game plan, or was that just the momentum of the game?
It was our 4th time playing them, and so they were really helping on our drives the last 3 times. So we spent a lot of yesterday coming into the paint, working on kickouts. We got a bunch of girls that can really shoot it. So, hey, if they were open, we wanted them to take it.
Then talk to me about that third quarter. No points for the Eagles in that third quarter. How'd that feel for you? Probably a lot of game plan and a lot of that went into it at halftime.
Yeah, we thought defensively we're going to make and miss shots, but, we thought we're better than that defensively, and we love the girls' communication and their switches on defense.
Talk to me also about this kind of, you play a full Kinko tournament, then you go to this bi-district. What's it like playing tournament basketball since basically February 6th around that time?
Yeah, it's been great. It's high-pressure situations, and so the hope is that the farther we get along, we get more comfortable in these tighter, closer games in that situation. So we love the opportunity to get a few extra games in.
Well, Coach, I'm not going to hold you too long. Let's go over there to the ladder, but hey, thanks so much tonight. Congrats.
Thanks, sir. Great job, Alex. That's head coach Jeff Wilson, and all he does is win. His first season, he had a rough one. I only won a few games that first season at Lake Washington, but he has been on fire ever since in his 8th year.
I'm good. Down here.
And
ready
let's
to
go
look
back
up there
down.
For our Bickford Ford player of the game, Ashley Usatalo. Ashley, talk about that first quarter. I asked Coach over there, you guys were hot, 26 points in the first quarter. What was that just a lot of momentum coming in from the last game, or just a lot of intensity and adrenaline out there?
I think, yes, momentum from last game, but also this is our first time ever winning districts for the program. So I think we all just wanted it really bad for each other and really bad for our seniors. So I think that showed in the first quarter, just coming out with a lot of fire. Yeah.
Talk about playing Issaquah for a 4th time. What's it like playing a team for a 4th time with all these new brackets and tournaments that you have?
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's hard to beat a team consecutively like that, and they're a really, really strong team. They have really good seniors and really good young players. So I think beating them twice in a row just really goes a long way to show how good our coaches are and how good their game plans is.
How do you carry this momentum down for hopefully the Tacoma Dome?
Yes, we wanted redemption from last year, losing first round for the Tacoma Dome, so we're looking to get that this year, and I think our team really wants it bad for our seniors, like I said earlier. So, yeah, we're going to look to accomplish big things there.
Last question. Who's your favorite player? Who are you watching these days? Who are you trying to replicate?
My favorite player is John Morant. Don't really know if I can replicate him, but he's my favorite player for sure.
I don't know. You can teach him a few things about a jumper, I can tell you that much. But our Bickford Ford player of the game, Ashley Usatalo, we'll get a nice picture with a T-shirt, and we'll send it back up to you. Let's see if we can grab maybe one more person.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Let's get the shirt up. There you go. Alex doing a great job. Thank you so much. He's going to get the picture. Wow. That's full service down there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. He doesn't have to look at the camera. As the Kangaroos celebrate their first year in 4A, they have had district championships in 3A for the Kinko, and they switched it up in the Kinko this year, different conferences within the Kinko. And there's head coach Jeff Wilson and his great staff as he's going to finish it off. And Ron, I don't know. I think they have a good shot to be, it's them and Woodinville. Those two have split the games, Woodinville and Lake Washington. They're going to be fun to watch as we move on.
Yeah, they're going to go deep in the state. I don't know how far they'll go, but based on the way they played tonight with those three-point shots, they really look good going into state. So, Versatella was 14, our player of the game down there tonight. Helped out with Citron, had 16. And followed up by Reese Roberts down there. Had a heck of a good game for them. Inside shooting free throws, 100% from the free throw line. Reese Roberts was 15 points tonight.
I tell you, I think Usatalo needs to share that T-shirt with Reese Roberts. She was outstanding. I feel like I should have advocated a little bit harder for her. Here you see it. They're holding their district championship with the hoops right there.
And for the team, actually, the Kangaroos from the free throw line were 12 for 13 with it.
That's tremendous.
That's like 110% or so.
That's amazing. As the fans hear the parents behind, they look at it. And look at your 2024-25 Lake Washington Kangaroos with a victory. For Ron the Wedge Henthorn, Alex Calcius, and Scott Oshman, Todd Elvig, our executive producer. So long. The Kangaroos win over Issaquah 62-44.